Came here to take over the game. Yeah. Still. You know what's going on. Yeah. It's still politics as usual. Life looking beautiful. Talking real heavy. More heavy than the usual. Shook the whole world up. That type of motion new to you. So it's just a throwback. Losing, we don't know that. Only give them our facts. That's exactly what y'all lack. Always show the people love, so they show us love back. Yeah. And been worthy like 42 on the Lakers.
And once again, it's on. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, and you're welcome. We're back. It's 2026. Y'all thought we would leave y'all, or we thought y'all was going to leave us. Either way, we're here, and we can't be stopped. Politics as usual podcast covering everything NBA related and some sneakers. We are back. It's 2026. I got my man Adam with me. What's up, good brother?
Merry New Year.
Yes, sir.
Merry
Yes, sir.
New
Make
Year.
sure y'all follow us on all the socials. You see them down there. Politics as usual talk or everywhere, and our own personals. You see them on the screen. Yo, glad to be here. It's a lot happening as always in the association, my brother.
Absolutely, brother. Let's start the show with shouting out our sponsor after the show, not during the show, after the show. Head on over to K3Ts.shop and
Yes.
get yourself some of that politics as usual gear. Look at that.
Still waiting on my Christmas gift, but I guess it'd be a Black History Month shirt. I'm still waiting.
Shout out to the good folks over at K3Ts.shop, Jack. Yeah, like you said, Jack, it's a lot going on, Jack. But shout out to Les Bookman. Let's start with some sneaks of the week. We kind of went away, but
you better be watching, Les.
I feel like Les Bookman would like these joints. These are very like Les Bookman-ish.
Yes.
What you got, Jack?
Yeah, man. I don't know if I showed these now, but I wanted to grab some. I thought of Les. I said, let me grab something. And I got these twos. I know you're a Jordan 2 guy.
Absolutely.
Me, I'm not a big 2 guy, but I saw these for $60 at the Burlington. I said, I'm a collector. I got to get these. And I got mad compliments off them. I called
Gucci
these
colorway.
Yeah, Gucci. I called them the Gucci pepperonis.
Gucci pepperoni.
You know, if you wore these at Rainbow's Pizza or Roma's or Coastal Pizza down the way, you probably get half off your pizza if you had these on back in the day. Shout out to Burlington Coaster Factory. Yo, for you collectors out there, don't be sleeping on the Burlingtons and the Marshalls and the Rosses.
TJ Maxx, you better look.
Man, listen, buddy, we was talking earlier, man. Saw a bunch of pennies there that I couldn't fit. If I was thinking, I would have just got them. There was smaller sizes and sold them to y'all. That's what I'm
absolutely. Listen, that's what ruined the sneaker culture. All these guys are buying stuff and selling them up.
Yeah, I like to buy them. See, I'm a wearer. I don't sell. I want to wear mine.
Absolutely, Jack. Absolutely. Well, let's dive into the show, the first show in 2026. A lot going on, Jack. Let's talk about Trae Young, Jack. Trae Young traded to the Wizards. What was your first initial thought when you heard about this trade?
I knew when they were doing well without him. I knew when they didn't give him an extension in the summer.
Yeah.
That something was going to happen because rarely, especially because he wanted the extension.
Yeah.
He got an extension. All the players who wanted an extension, who were the focal point of their team, got one. And I was watching that in the summer, and I was like, he didn't get an extension. They're going to make him earn it. He's a franchise player. That let me know that they had some thoughts of moving on. Even though they tried to build the team around him, they got the unicorn in there, and they got Alexander. Kill Alexander. They got some great pickups. That boy, and when that boy Jalen Johnson really took off, like he's averaging a triple double, I think the writing was on the wall.
23.7 points per game right now, Jack. He's looking good.
Oh, and they were playing better without Trae.
His 17 and 13 without him.
Yeah, man. So they put two and said we're gonna save some money. Expiring, maybe they could do some free agent things. But I saw this brewing in the summer. But here's my thing before I turn over you. They would have got so much more if they'd have traded him last year.
Absolutely.
But like what got from the trade was astounding to me, man. Brissett and CJ McCollum. I was like, no picks. I was like, that was just like, and I think Trae, I love Trae Young. I think he's cold, ice Trae. We was on the opposite end of him killing us a few years ago to go to the conference finals. So I'll never forget that. So I think he has a lot of value, just the right management. He needs a sort of like Iverson. He needs a team tailored to him because he's so small. Well, what you think about it?
Absolutely. I thought it was a weird choice if you had a pick for Trae Young to agree. I feel like he earned the right to have somewhat of a say where he went, and the Wizards was an interesting choice to me. 10-27 currently. Not a lot of pieces over there in Washington. Trae's not very old. He's about
26, 27?
26, 27. Yeah. So you got at least another 5 years of good, solid play left in the tank. So maybe he's just looking to be part of a new rebuild. At 10-27, it's a great chance that they could get a great pick. Fresh start for him for sure. Lots of mumbo sauce. Lots of good restaurants down there.
Don't y'all sleep on it. The team may suck, but that's a fantastic city.
Oh boy, great time down there in DC.
Great place to live, DC. That's for sure.
And if he can revive that city, I think it's a win for everybody. But I agree with you though, Jack. Didn't seem like the Hawks got very much back for him. CJ McCollum, great player, but not quite on the level of Trae Young at all. And it should be interesting to see, Jack. And if this can turn around and Washington actually can get a pick maybe next year, it would be something to see, Jack.
And then, the chances are they'll get a top 5 at least,
Yeah. But the only problem with that is it's not a lot of big Cooper Flag, a lot of those, names of the past. It's not a lot of those Wembys. It's not a lot. I guess the kid from BYU, AJ.
I heard there's a couple great, maybe not the name
boosters
recognition, but they. Yeah. Now he look like he better than his dad already. He's just maybe more athletic. I like that. Right. I like him. He looks like a modern NBA big. He probably would do better in the league than he's doing in college.
Yeah,
one of those, especially Trae setting him up.
Yeah.
Now Washington. They haven't had the best of luck in the draft. No. They always get they got the bull Sar. And it's crazy, I thought about that because Sar didn't want to go to Atlanta. Sar was like, don't send me down there. That's why they got the bull Ricochet down there. So now he's with Trae. But you're right. If he can get that energy back in DC, buddy.
And the pressure's off of him.
Yes.
Yeah, the pressure's off of him. He can play free basketball now. Like if he can get back into shape, he hasn't played a lot this season. If he can get back into basketball playing shape and just find the love of the game again, Jack, it could be something fun to watch. At least it's a star that Washington has.
Big name. And I was looking. This dude averaging 25 points and 10 assists for his career.
Yeah,
that's a Hall of Fame number. 4-time All-Star.
And maybe 6 foot, maybe 5'11".
Maybe. And I'm like, he still has a lot in the tank. Probably got a lot of, as you said, probably got some great years left. But it's up to them to build a team.
Yeah.
Now they'll never be able to sustain success if you guys score 35 every night.
No,
but maybe through the draft, through some interesting trades, some free agent pickups, they could do something down there in DC. But I just thought, now here's a question for you: do you think his value across the league has diminished, or the timing? What made him not really attract? Yeah, as you said, he maybe chose DC because that's the only one he can get an extension with.
Absolutely. At the end of the day, it's about the money, right?
Yes, and I was thinking, I said, if he could have picked somewhere perfect, even though, all the apron and stuff makes that so hard now to make a trade.
Yeah.
If they could have got him in Milwaukee with Giannis,
could have
setting up Giannis. I'm glad they knew that because that'd mess up the Sixers.
But the only problem is, and not to go into talking about Giannis, but we've seen that movie before.
Oh, yeah, forgot about that. God, they didn't get that thing off the ground. I was sold on that. Sold on that. Yeah, but so that's going to be – and they probably won't rush him back. There's no rush back because he's been dealing with some knick-knack injury, so he may sit out a few weeks. But yeah, man, and I got him right behind Dominique probably, and for my old head, you got to be 85 and up. Bob Pettit is the last time they won the championship. The Hawks, I think, in the 50s, it was in St. Louis, I believe. So he is in. They're gonna retire his jersey. And I'm sure what I didn't like. I think it should be something against NBA teams trading players in the middle of a game.
That is wild to me.
And they've been and when you think about it, it's being done for years.
Absolutely.
I mean, 30 years, like players, like they were talking about players getting drafted in the locker room.
Yeah,
they said in the locker room to take their jersey off.
I've heard stories.
How can you do that though?
People getting traded in the middle of the national anthem.
Lines
addressed in the game. Come here.
Come
here.
It's funny when they trade you.
Security, yeah.
And when they trade you, he couldn't even stay on the sideline.
So you have to leave right then and there. Yeah.
And you would think a guy like him who's never caused, they may have basketball issues, but have never caused that organization in trouble. I think he deserves a better send-off. They could have waited to the next day. What is so different than they wait to the next day than do it in the middle of the game? I don't like that, man.
Brother, you talked about assists and you just threw me an alley-oop because we can segue to our next person that may not deserve not to get traded.
Deserved.
Let's talk about somebody that may not deserve to get traded. Woo. Listen,
they should do him like that.
Morant. What is going on, Jack? Maybe on the move, Jack. Ja Morant, Jack. And it's so crazy, Jack. Just 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we were singing his praises, and we thought that Ja was going to be Shea. We thought he was going to be Ant-Man. We thought he was going to be Jalen Brunson. So many players that Tyrese Maxey. You can name so many. Everybody passed him. And we couldn't have seen that coming, Jack. And I think you asked me about Trae Young's trade value. I think Ja's trade value has gone extremely down. But if you're willing to take a risk on him and he finds that love of the game, Jack, it could be a big reward.
Here's my stipulation. I said, we'll take you. We can't take your daddy too. He's got
Team Morant got to stay home.
We can't have both of y'all. And I'm like, in 2 years, the best thing Ja has going for him now is those hot sneakers. He keeps some hot sneakers. Ja got some.
Those sneakers are incredible.
God, but I'm looking at like he has now his problem. Not only we get to the off the court stuff, but he can't stay healthy.
And I wonder if a piece of that. I wonder a piece of that staying healthy is by choice. Because you can. Something could be a little bit sore than when you don't feel like playing. Something can be bothering when you don't feel like playing. And if he gets into the right situation, Jack, and you think
catching alleys
absolutely. Let's think about it. At what 6'1", 6'2", maybe, maybe 180 pounds, maybe 175 pounds. He was leading that team. That doesn't have a lot of big stars. Jaren Jackson, you would consider a nice piece on that team, but he led that team, and they were the best team in the league for a lot of years. They were kind of they were
on the rock. They were like, look, I thought they was going to be. I guess when the Warriors won the championship that year, I thought they was going to take them out that year, but they were young.
Absolutely.
We were thinking the next year, John and them going to go on a run, and that's everything happened. That's everything happened. Like
they are everything. They were everything that Oklahoma City ended up becoming.
Yep, them in Minnesota. Like when you see Minnesota last year in the conference finals against OKC, I would have bet money that was going to be Memphis. They got all the pieces. They got Desmond Bain. He ain't there no more. They had Dylan Brooks, and both of them are thriving in the other places.
In other situations. Yep,
ain't that crazy? Like we didn't know Dylan Brooks was this good.
Absolutely.
But he can ball.
No, he's a great piece for any team. He's one of those type of players that, like a Draymond Green. I mean, he could be a headache, but if he's on your team, you love him.
And here's the thing: like when I'm looking at Ja, and that coach is doing Ja no favors. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce his name. No, he be subbing people out. I don't know. They got to fix that whole philosophy. I knew that wasn't gonna work. And rumor has it that Ja didn't really give his support behind the last coach, whose name escapes me. Oh man, he's a good coach.
Yeah,
that was
he was a great coach for them.
So I think, and here and Trae kind of set the market. Like they ain't giving them no picks for Ja. He's gonna get probably less than. That's funny. You're gonna think Ja Morant probably gonna get traded for players that are average. It's not gonna be a blockbuster 2 guys and 15 picks. Like even like when Durant got traded from Phoenix to, like, it wasn't like, oh my God, they gave up so much. So if Durant can be traded for that, it's no way that Ja's going to command so much. If I'm Memphis, man, they may be better off keeping him because they won't get a good player in return. You got to suck it up and wait for free agency.
Yeah, man. From what I'm hearing, they're saying that Ja has, uttered the words that he'll never play another game in Memphis again. So I think he may know something that we don't know.
Say no more.
I think Memphis did
he said that changed everything.
And Memphis did themselves a disservice by kind of making the situation so ugly. Even if you did have intentions on trading, make his value a little bit better so you can get something.
Man.
But from what we're seeing in Memphis, though, it looks like they're throwing their cards and they're ready to rebuild, Jack. And luckily for a team that is looking to get Ja, they're going to get him at a nice value, Jack.
Yo, that's the thing, as you said, the risk versus reward. I know he's getting a lot of change, but he'll be worth it. Especially if you can get him one last like when he got like when he has to play for a contract. If he's in that situation where he got to really go earn it. Listen, if you're a team who needs who needs one. It's funny that we just talking about. We can get him on Minnesota.
Absolutely.
They have Edwards off the ball with a legit point guard. That's a game changer.
Those 2 guys together would be incredible.
You know who could get them straight, and they got the assets. But he'd probably be fighting his dad, Udoka. They could put probably the best package together and get him down there. But Ime will be fighting Usher or Morant every game.
Listen, if you put Ja Morant in Houston, I don't know if that's going to work. Jack.
Oh, I forgot Houston. God, everybody going to him in Houston. Nah, that is not. Listen, now we got to get him in the city. Like we got he needs Utah where the city closed at 8. Like he got when the whole Salt Lake City everything stopped. The Mormons closed everything at 9. Like they was talking about. I was watching something on probably NBA TV talking about him going to Miami.
No, he can't.
Pat Riley can't save him. Jesus can't save you. Life starts with the church.
He can't go to Philly. He would be with Meek every weekend.
Oh my God! Imagine him getting traded to the Hawks.
Please no.
Forget him. You gonna unleash T. Morant in Houston?
Oh God!
Nah, he need to go to like Minnesota. Yeah, that's a good city for you.
Yeah,
good city.
Or we can segue to our next topic. Or he could be traded to somebody like Milwaukee.
Too close to Chicago. Too close to Chicago.
But listen, Jack. So what is going to happen with Giannis, Jack? Is he on the move? Is he going to stay? If I am Milwaukee, I'm doing they've already tried to do everything in their power. They done signed
his whole family.
Listen,
his son has got a contract.
If you're Milwaukee, what else can you do to keep Giannis?
I'm not trading Giannis. He's just gonna have to. The only way I trade Giannis, he's got to go out and publicly demand it. He can send his agent all he wants. You're staying here, and I think this is where signing getting Doc Rivers helps them, because he knows how to his superpower is smoothing things over.
Yeah.
So now Giannis talking about he would never demand a trade. I was like, yo, he was trying to go to New York in the summer. But
which I think it would be a horrible idea for Giannis, by the way. Like, please don't go to New York.
Here's the thing.
Never works.
Here's the thing for Giannis. He might be a year or two late himself because there's nowhere to go.
Right.
He could have gone to Houston. He could have slid right into KD. He could have got the same deal to get KD. They would have loved to get Jalen and Dylan Brooks in Milwaukee. Now that's something you can tell to the crowd. Now, man, they can't. Would you go, man? It's gonna be hard for them to go for Giannis to sell Cat, and Cat's good, but he's not a top 3 superstar. He's not a former champion. He's not a former MVP. So that's tough to sell. If I'm the ownership group of the Bucks, I'm not trading him unless he publicly gets on that mic in a press conference and pull a Jimmy Butler. That's the only way. It's the only way because they'll never get a fair return for him.
No,
and I just don't. And it seems like he wants to stay.
And the problem is he's just not winning, though. Like the pieces that they're putting around him, they're not winning. I just don't know what it is. You can't do it all by yourself.
Like anytime he start and what you got to get a bunch credit. Anytime he threatened to walk, they did something major. It's how they got Drew in there. They thought Giannis said something. They pulled up. Who would have thought they'd have got Dame? Didn't work out. But they've always tried to make major moves to keep him there. And we gotta say it. And Giannis is probably one of my top 5 favorite players. He hasn't been as available with his health. He missed a series with Boston. Those were opportunities. I know they won that chip, but he's missed a lot of playoff games.
They brought in Miles Turner this year. I like the kid Rollins.
They got some Porter. I watched
Bobby Portis is still playing.
Porter, they got Anthony. Some. I love that boy Trent, Gary Trent's son.
Gary Trent, yep.
And I was watching him against the Lakers. That was a good game. And I was looking at those young dudes. I was like, they got something there. Now I don't know. Maybe
11th in the East, though, Jack. They're still 11th.
You know what? Because Giannis missing those games.
Yeah.
He got and that's another thing before we move on. Would you trade for Giannis? Because there's a lot of miles on that car. And the way he plays. I mean, he's not like an Anthony Davis. And Anthony Davis go looking for an injury to find. Oh, I'm going to tear my hand ligament today. Let me do that today. He does that. How does that happen? Yo, they put him in a practice. I see them in practice with a whole arm sling on. Yo, Lakers dodged the bullet, man. Lakers dodged the bullet. Yo, Lakers.
Absolutely. That dude, Mr. Glass. But it should be interesting down in there in Milwaukee, though, Jack.
Would you thought they called me Mr. Glass? Oh, my God.
You know what it's time for, Jack?
Tell me, brother.
It's time for Riz, we do have this in the second. There we go. It's time for us. You see it down there. That's a fact, Jack. Stat of the week. We've been gone for a little bit, Jack. So, we are very big LeBron fans on this show.
Yes, and we don't apologize for it.
No, we don't. So I got some LeBron facts for us, Jack. You ready?
Tell me.
All right. LeBron has played against 35% of all NBA players.
35. Yo, I don't even understand how that works.
LeBron has played in 12.8% of all NBA Finals series. 12.8. He scored 40 against every NBA team. And he has more playoff wins than 21 franchises.
It better not be the Sixers.
21 of them. How many teams are in the league, Jack?
30.
30. It's only 9.
They expand. He gonna have more. They expand. He gonna have more than them.
Oh my God. 21 teams, Jack. He has more playoff wins himself.
His career is like a franchise.
It's crazy.
Because you can put his career. That's like a whole franchise.
My
I was watching. Isaiah Thomas. What I love about him, he'll never stop hating Jordan.
Oh, he
he was on a run. He was like, "Yo, LeBron got all the records. He gonna have all the stats, all that stuff you said. He said, y'all out here playing with him.
He said, y'all hate on your own era.
Yo, he nailed it. I was like, buddy, I was like, yo. He said, you would never hear us saying somebody from areas, but he nailed it. He was like, KD, Curry, he said, and I know they like to move the goalposts for LeBron. I know when they win the cup, it don't matter, but the Knicks is the best thing in the world.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Yo, I'm telling you, it's gonna be a sad day when he hang that jersey up. And this for those who don't like him, they don't have nothing to talk about.
Oh my God! What is skipping these guys gonna do then? What is Stephen A gonna do?
Here's what's funny, and we ain't got to get to a Jordan and LeBron thing, but I said here's the big difference: the media was on Jordan's side.
Absolutely.
LeBron had two of the biggest in the media, at least Bayless, at him since he was 18, killing him, and he still managed to do all this. It's unbelievable, man. I watched him against Giannis. I couldn't believe he's 41 years old. He needs to stop
it. Stop it, LeBron. Stop it.
He still looks too good. And he was injured. He got his legs back. He's back to himself now.
Absolutely, Jack. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
and just like that, Jack, we're back, and that's a wrap for episode 6 of season 3. Jack, it's time for some shout-outs.
21 teams.
21 teams.
That's unbelievable. I want to give a shout out to all those who've been running around, even though we couldn't make it to Brooklyn, who've been supporting the Coatesville teams.
Absolutely.
All y'all, man. Saw that boy. What's the superstar? Colton
Hiller.
I said he doing reverse. I ain't never seen Tootie do a reverse, and I watched all his games.
Hey, listen, Tootie watches everything, so he's going to hear about this.
I know Reese threw him a little alley every now and then. But Colton doing reverses, I was like, what? So shout out to all the Coatesville, man. They've been, shout out to Tootie got him on that one circuit.
Yeah, absolutely.
They about to be on next year. They'll be on TV on ESPN. So this is a big deal. JV as well and the girls, man. So shout out to everyone that's making that happen because, man, that support is so needed. And thank y'all for that.
Absolutely, Jack. And I'm going to shout out the twins today. Shout out to Les and Nate Bookman. They are big supporters of politics as usual. Shout out to my guy, Nate and Les, man. Those are my guys, man. Big supporters of politics.
That's right, man.
So shout out to you guys.
I saw both of them. And shout out to the Beckett, Middleton, and Pittman family. Last week I was in Coatesville. I did Bill's funeral. R.I.P. to the great Bill. And I ran in
super fan.
That's what I said. I said he's the first super fan. And I ran into so many people. I saw Jawsy. Shout out to Jawsy. I saw Ed Oliver. I saw that bum Lemmy Rokins. I said, how can your mother be so great and you be such a bum? I saw Rick Middleton. I saw all the horse. Shout out to the horseshoe crew down there in Ash Park. I told them we gonna come and shoot an episode. I know it ain't basketball. We gonna come shoot an episode when it get warm. Shout out to everybody I saw last week.
Absolutely. Rest in peace to Bill, man. He will be missed, man. Great dude. Hey, you got something smart to say, Jack?
Yeah, Steelers come on at 8:00 tomorrow. That's the real team. Pennsylvania.
Shout out to them Eagles, Jack. Hopefully we win. Yeah.
Came here to take over the game. Yeah. Still. I know what's going on. Yeah. It's still politics as usual. Life looking beautiful. Talking real heavy. More heavy than the usual. Shook the whole world up. That type of motion new to you. So it's just a throwback. Losing, we don't know that. Only give them up facts. That's exactly what y'all let. Always show the people love, so they show us